They all haunt my dreams. The green winds with your eyes. They all haunt my dreams. The green winds with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how.
All right, ready to go here. Leading off Derek Hill.
The right fielder, number 3, Derek Hill.
Swings and misses. Going 1-1's the count. That one missed. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Foul ball. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That misses the zone. 2-0. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Win. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Cody Bellinger. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
in plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Max Fried will go to work. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And another ball. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now, Yohel Pozo. And a strike in there.
0-1's the count.
And downstairs. Ground ball left side. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. Brendan Donovan digs in now.
Brendan Donovan.
And that's fouled off. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. In the air to left center. Bellinger under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. So up next, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 2nd. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll score here in the 2nd.
Ball. 1-1.
And a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield.
Fires to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Throws to first in time. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Victor Scott.
Victor Scott.
Freed back to work. Scott getting the start in center. 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Derek Hill next up for the Cardinals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
In the dirt, blocked.
0-2 is the count.
Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Bellinger settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. Here's Contreras now.
Cardinals, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And that's outside. And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Lunging, but can't bring it in. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. As we go to the last of the third, Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Estrada.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Scott in position, brings it in, and there's 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that is out of play. Hill snags it for the second out. So the batting order turns over. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Tied up here in the early going. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. Start of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Yohel Pozo. Outside with a breaking ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the
Brendan
second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
A couple of
Now
singles
batting,
back to back.
shortstop,
That pretty much.
Nate.
Split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a chance for Mason Wynn. Late swing fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. And it gets by him. He'll still come home with it. But it's offline. He will score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
0-1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. Traffic on the bases with one already in here on opening day. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 4-1. A 2-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And that one popped in the air left field. Dominguez tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here is Ivan Herrera. Sends it to first, and there's 2 down.
Up next,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Wilson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Just missing there. And the count is 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
up
four.
for the
Down the
Yankees,
number 2
the
hitter,
center fielder,
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Now he steps off to reset. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Contreras, the tag, and he's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
It's Aaron Judge now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Hill makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rice at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Paul Goldschmidt looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that one handled. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in the Bronx. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis, number 16, Nolan Gorman.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
You know, these Cards putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Tosses across to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Pozo, the next to hit, takes outside. That one missed.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis, number 41, Alec Burleson.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Foul ball there. And it remains 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 62, Kyle Leahy.
And he steps off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Started to
2 balls,
swing,
1
held
strike.
up.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Sanchez on the run. And there's one away. Austin Wells, the next to hit. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back in New York, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Loaizica in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Loaizica back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger sizing it up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Sanchez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Late swing, foul to the left. Loaizica fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Now here is Victor Scott. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dennis Santana. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Santana.
High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the catch, inning over. So digging in, Tyro Estrada.
The second baseman, Tyro Estrada. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 56.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1.
Volpe.
That one at triple digits.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Check swing called strike.
No ball,
that is strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's grounded out a couple of times. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they inch closer. It's 5-2. Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Towards first, and a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Throw to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. We go to the